Welcome, loves. So, this is a recording for healing journey meditation with the golden rose. So, I invite you to bring a candle into your space and to light that candle now to mark and open this sacred space. You may want to have with you as well any crystals that will support you in this journey, for example, tiger's eye, calcite, carnelian, any of those beautiful golden, orange, yellow gems. Or if you want to have any incense, if you have that gold rose essence with me, then I invite you to take 3 drops now. And take your 3 breaths as you allow the essence to flow through your body. And when you're ready, I invite you to take a comfy space, whether that be lying down or sitting, and you can be out in the sunshine if that's good for you as well. So feeling those sun rays as we celebrate here the Lion's Gate portal 8/8 and the Leo new moon, and all of those energies will be present here in this healing and this video now. So once you are comfy, I invite you to close your eyes and begin to take some deep breaths. Breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. Allow your mouth to open, to sigh out as you release all of those stresses and worries of the day. Let that breath out be a boundary around yourself, marking this a sacred space now. Marking this as your time for you alone. Sacred space for you and only you. This is about you now. Your heart, your body, your life, and your soul. And you are worthy of this time, of making this for you, as we come into this courageous and brave generosity of love to self. Deepening your breaths as you feel your breath rise and fall up and down your spine. Up and down your spine with each in-breath, breathing up vertebrae by vertebrae. Breathing out, taking that breath back down, full. Receiving the life, the nourishment of that breath being a gift, the gift of Goddess and the earth herself that nourishes you, that allows you to be alive. And as you breathe, I call in the golden rose energy. The golden rose of the Mother Goddess Isis. I call in the energies of Sirius, Soul Star, I call in Sekhmet, courageous, brave lioness who lives within us as the fire and the passion, as our drive and our purpose. Opening now this circle, a circle of fire and light, the burning glow of the heart. With each breath, finding yourself deeper, deeper into your beautiful body, your home, calling you home, 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 deep into your body, your sacred place of transformation, of awakening, of embodiment and choice. Your divine embodiment here in your body, your most precious gift. Feel each breath filling her up now as you sink deeper and deeper and deeper into your body. Sinking deeper and deeper until you take your breath deep down to your root, to your womb space. I invite you to take your hands to your belly and feel the breath there rising and falling. Feel your breath rising and falling in your belly. Hands gently connecting, holding your womb space, holding her with loving generosity, holding space, holding time, holding love. Take your breath there and filling up. As you do so, I imagine you to feel or see in your mind's eye, feel it in your womb, that red rose, your womb rose. Just feel and see her as a bud. See her texture and her color. The way that each petal lies upon the other petal, gently holding. And from that bud, seeing that stem and sending it down as a grounding cord now, down to base of your spine, your body, or your feet. Sending it down as a grounding cord, inviting it, encouraging it, asking it to reach down to the earth, and then feeling Mother Earth coming up to meet you. Feel her coming up to receive your cord, your roots that reach down to her, child to mother, and as your mother, she opens her arms and receives your roots or your cord now deep down into her womb, into her space. Feel as you reach down into the layers, into the waters and the soils around the boulders, into all of the mulchy parts and the caverns, and feel in today, now into your body, What do you need? How deep do you need to ground? Feels good for you, reaching down to the ruby red of the center of the earth. Or you may just want to reach down into the waters or stay at the surface. Feels good for you. See what is right for you now. Feel that release, that surrender. Surrender down to the earth. And then coming back up, bringing the love, the security, the safety, the holding of Mother Earth back up through into your womb space. And there, as you rise up, a beautiful rose, it begins to turn to a fiery orange. With each breath, you invite it to rise up within yourself, knowing that you are safe and held. You rise up. See in your mind's eye that rose begin to glow orange. See the way that it pulses with life. That beautiful bud there with possibility and potential. The silkiness and the softness. Those pleasurable textures that caress within yourself. Gently bringing forth those feelings of rightness, sweetness, getting into that space. And if movement feels good for you, you can begin to circle around and around as you draw up that rose again, feeling it coming up through your center, coming up. And as it comes up, it begins to glow yellow. That burning yellow of the sun, the yellow of the sunflower, that courageous yellow, that bright yellow. And feeling that bud growing here in this space, pulsing with that power and that energy. The energy of I am. I am powerful. I am purposeful. I am me. And then feeling again, inviting this rose to come up to your heart space and feeling it at the back of your heart, where it sits there at the spine. And see here a golden rose. Breathe into this space, send your breath to your heart. Feel your chest and your rib cage expanding. For now, just sitting here. Just being present to your breath, expanding, opening your heart space. Just checking in with how it feels to be here at the heart. How are you feeling today here in this space? Is it feeling soft or tight, closed or open? Not making any of this wrong. How many times have you made your heart wrong? What if you chose now to make all and everything right and good? I invite you to draw your hands up your body, where they were seated on your room space, drawing them up the front of your body till your hands sit upon your heart. And like an invitation, your hands invite that golden rosebud to move forward into the center of your heart space. You may want to use your hands here to gently pulsate or caress or just connect in a tender and loving way with your heart space. Heart truth. How can you be generous to your heart? How can you be generous with your love to self now? What does it mean to open your heart to yourself? What ways have you closed your heart to you? What limitations have you placed upon love? How have you forgotten that love is not limited? Breathing deeply into your heart now. How can you be generous to you now? How can you open your heart to yourself? No matter what has been before, no matter what you have experienced or said, done, been, would it take you to open to your own love now? What would it feel like? What if you chose you? Dear one, love, what would it mean to love you now? How can you fall in love with yourself again? What are you calling for? What does your heart need? What does it want? Listen, 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 love to your truth. Feeling into any emotions. Know this is your space now and it is safe. Protection is a loving act. This space can feel vulnerable and tender. And being generous with your love to yourself, feel into your truth. You can feel how much you need to open or protect and close. What boundaries are right and good for you? What do you allow in or out? You can choose what you receive into this space. You do not have to block everything and all. Sending some deep breaths again to your heart. And using your breath to gently caress those petals, those golden petals at your heart. See your breath begin to gently shimmer the petal as that bud, with each loving breath that you choose to give to yourself. Each loving breath, these petals begin to open. The bud begins to open. Your hands and your heart. Use your breath to gently caress. Peel back those petals, as many as feels good for you. Remember your choice. Remember the power of your choice. Only you can choose. Only you can say what is good and right. Only you can open your heart. See that golden rose blooming as much as is right for you now. Be gentle, love. Gentle. Here in this space, there's no need for you to be or do anything. Letting go of conditions, limitations, enforced perceptions and rules. And as your petals open, you begin to hear the buzzing of a bee. You feel around you the honey bee. As she comes to your heart space, she may rest upon your hand or your finger. Gently welcome her as she gently brings the gift of her presence, her healing, her wisdom. The queen bee here at your golden heart. I invite you to gently open your hands up to allow the bee to bring her sweet honey, her sweetness to your heart. Feel her gently circling the petals 7 times. Leaving behind her a trail of golden honey, golden dust, around your heart, bringing that sweetness, transforming what was bitter or sour, what was blocked, to the sweet liquid honey. The honey of nourishment, honey of life, honey of sweetness. And then the bee, hearing her buzzing, she settles there in the center of your heart. And I invite you to listen, to hear her message to your heart now. How can you be generous to yourself? What is needed to open your heart? Open, knowing that you are protected and loved, that you are safe. How can you open your heart to yourself? What does generosity mean now? Listen. Listen. Breathe deeply. Feel that opening. Surrender deep to the wisdom shared here now with you. I invite you to take your hands, cradle them as you hold within your palm now the bee or the golden rose, or both, holding them in your hands. And take your hands now and open them out. Bring them forward. Bring them out in front of you. And taking your palms out now, out to the side. Hands either side of you, palms open, and feel that golden rose pulsing, opening, becoming bigger and bigger, and that bee buzzing around, flying free. What would it mean to be free? Can you be courageous, dear one? Can you open your heart to yourself now? How much are you willing to receive? Or will you continue to place limitation upon your heart? Taking a deep breath into your heart with your hands open. Feel the power of this stance, of how an open heart is a powerful conduit, is a powerful declaration of your choice and your courage to love yourself. With your heart open, the petals glowing, there's a glowing gold radiating from your heart. I invite you to repeat these words. I can say your name. I choose me now. I choose to be generous with my love to self. I acknowledge the courage that it takes to live and love. I know that I am powerful. I know that I have the power of choice, change, love. I radiate love, knowing that love is unlimited. And I invite you to choose words for you now to complete these sentences. Not thinking, but what word comes, what is right for you now. Speak the words of the divine embodiment within. I am. I am. I am. Feels good for you, bringing your hands back into your heart, placing them over your heart space. And so it is. So it is. And so it is. And so it will be. Blessings on your dear, tender, beautiful, courageous heart, dear one. You are loved, loved, and loving. It's a choice. It's a choice of every second. It's a choice to believe that something is more powerful and meaningful than fear. There's a choice to choose courage, to know that it is courageous to choose love, to be love, and to receive love. So I invite you to take a few deep breaths into your heart to really sink in and to feel all that has been shown and revealed. Know that you are really quite wonderful, and I honor you and acknowledge you for showing up for you today in this way, for showing up for your heart, because this choice to be here, to experience this and choose this was your declaration of love to you. You chose this, and that was a love letter, was an action of love. You're wonderful. Thank you for being you. Thank you for opening your heart. Thank you for taking those small steps of loving you every day. So I invite you now to feel into that energy within your heart and know that it is there, it is done. You have received the healing needed for this moment and this time. You may return to this space and this meditation whenever you need. We return now. With your breath, I invite you to take your golden rose back with your hands on your heart, taking that rose back to your spine, inviting it down and seeing it gently glow back to a yellow rose, sinking down again, orange rose. As it goes down, it takes the healing and the wisdom with it. So it permeates through yellow, orange, red, moon space roots, your red rose, down, down, down. I invite you now to call back your roots. Call back your roots, thanking Mother Earth. Thank you for her love, her safety, and her protection today. Calling back up your roots now to a place that feels good for you. Lifting up your grounding cord as far as you need to. Feel the roots coming back up into the stem. The stem coming back up to the red rose bud. Coming back, coming back, coming back, coming back home, home, home here in your body. Releasing that bud now, knowing it is there and it contains all of this wisdom, experience, and healing gained today. Know that it holds it there in your womb space, in your roots. Release it now as you return your attention to your breath. Your breath coming in through your nose and out through your mouth. We take 3 deep breaths together, breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose. Open your mouth and sigh out any noises, sounds, breath that you need. Again. Fully emptying with the out breath, releasing as much as you can. I'm calling you fully back now into this space now, courageous one, lion heart. Feel the earth beneath you or your bed or cushion, seat, chair. Feel the texture, feel where it meets your body. Notice the air around you, the sounds, become aware of your room. invoking Golden Rose, Sirius, Isis, all those guides and guardians that were here in this space. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the healing and the wisdom that you have shared today. I honor you and I and when you're ready, begin to move your body. If you need to shake, shimmy, stretch, any noises, any way you need to move, you need to get up, dance, shake, have a cup of tea. And you can also journal now if you wish, anything that came up, while you remember it. And for those of you that are in my Facebook group, there will be associated journal prompts for you tomorrow. So know that as these energies are high and they continue through in the Lionsgate portal, you'll begin to process and receive this healing and this energy of the golden rose. Feel free to share anything in the comments below, any questions, any reflections, anything that you really want to make present and to bring here into this space, your biggest takeaway, your biggest receiving, or any inquiries that you just want to voice or put into words. So please do comment them. And like I said, in the Facebook group, there will be more journaling prompts to take you forward on your journey, and they will be posted tomorrow there to receive and to inquire further whenever you want. And for those of you that are going to continue on this journey with me, then we will dive deeper into this next Sunday in my Journey with Isis workshop. So we'll be receiving flower essences again. We will go on a guided journey with Isis to meet her, to receive her healing and her wisdom on deeper levels, and then we will enjoy an awakened belly dance activation meditation where we'll be working with the crown and the third eye as well. So that's next Sunday. There's still 2 spaces left for anyone that would like to join that in person here with me in Wales. And for those of you that are online or in the group, and then I'll be seeing you very soon as well as we continue the themes of confidence and generous, courageous love throughout this Lion Gates portal over the next few weeks with all those journal prompts, and we'll be having another meditation soon. Follow on activities for this, go and celebrate that new moon. Think about your new beginnings now. What are you choosing now? What will you take forward from this? To walk forward, step forward courageously, leading from the heart, standing on your pride rock as a lioness. How will you take that forward? Perhaps go and be out with the new moon, although we can't see it, feel her energies, feel into the golden rays by adorning yourself with gold, exploring the color of gold's jewelry, all those crystals I mentioned in the group that can support this healing and this journey, those incenses as well. And sending so much love and many, many blessings to you. Mwah. Love you lots and lots and lots. And it's been a pleasure and a joy to be with you here today. May you enjoy and receive this healing, this meditation as many times as you need. Looking forward to seeing you very, very soon. Take care. Lion heart. Lots of love. We shall see you soon. Blessed be.